Hey guys. Obviously, I'm absent today, but I wanted to make a video to kind of go over my expectations with you for class. Um, Today, we're going to be watching quite a few videos that are mostly commercials, and they're companies that were discussed in Food Inc. And companies like McDonald's and Walmart kind of have a bad reputation, and so they put out a lot of videos to make people to think that maybe they're not quite as bad as Food Inc. makes them look. Food Inc. reached a lot of people. It is Oscar nominated, and lots of people have seen it. So obviously, they needed to do a little bit of damage control when they had that video come out. So, anyway, I have lots of links that I will have Mrs. Comfort follow. Please, if the video is not loading or the sound is not working, somebody please hop up and help her with that. I would appreciate that very much. Okay, so I want you to watch the videos, and while you're watching them, I want you to think about the similarities between the commercials, especially the McDonald's commercials, because there are a lot of words that you're going to hear that are used in more than one of the videos. And so think about that. And why did they use those words? Words are really important. And there's a lot of emotion attached to some of this stuff. And it's like uh, food is a very emotional thing. If you've ever tried to give up a kind of food that you usually like to eat, like I had to give up gluten, obviously, and you don't realize how much of an emotional tie you have to food until you can't have it. And so words also have emotional ties to them. And McDonald's is very aware of that. They use some pretty good marketing strategies. So pay attention to some of the words that you hear often. Also, what kind of impression did the people in the videos make on you? And I want you to compare maybe the people in the videos to the people in Food Inc. Particularly think about and remember that first chicken farmer. And our immediate impression of him was that maybe he was kind of a backwoods kind of guy without much of an education. He drove that beat up pickup truck with his dog and the junk in his truck, and just kind of a not very well educated guy based on the way he spoke. So think about what the impression is that those people in the videos make on you. There's a Purdue chicken video, a couple of them that I'm going to have you watch also. And they're notice the names and the titles of the people in those really short video clips, because they chose those people for a reason, just like Food Inc. chose people for a reason. It's all marketing, it's all emotional ties. And think about that kind of thing when you're watching. What was the overall message that each one of these videos was conveying to you as a consumer? And then there's going to be some websites that I want you to look at, and look around on the websites. Um, think about all those kind of questions as well on the websites. And what kind of message does the company want to get to you, because you are the consumer, you are the person who is buying their product? What is the impression they want you to get of their company? And it's not just their individual products, but their company overall, because it's like Aldi's, they really promote that they have an organic selection, and that's really important to their consumer. And not only is it organic, but it's affordable organic, which is a big deal. Um, so obviously, they want a message sent to the consumer, to you, the person who's going to spend their money in their grocery store or in their whatever store. They want you to have a certain impression of them. And then as you're watching these things, I want you to keep in mind that your upcoming assignment is going to be that you're going to research both sides of an issue that came up in Food Inc. So if that's like the meat packing plants or processing plants, including probably a feedlot operation, fast food, food prices. Remember, they talked about how good food was a lot more expensive than cheap food, or obviously, a lot more expensive than unhealthy food. For instance, I bought a whole package. I think there's like 6 honey buns in a package for $1. You can't buy vegetables for $1. But I could buy a whole bunch of honey buns and I could eat for a little while on those honey buns. Is it healthy for me though? Absolutely not. You can think about food labeling. There were lots of topics that came up in Food Inc. You choose one that interested you in particular, or maybe it made you think, or maybe it bothered you. Emotional ties to things make it a lot more powerful. You will create a presentation and you will use information from both sides of the issue. So if you want to talk about Monsanto, obviously we have Food Inc. as an example, but there are a lot of websites and groups out there that are totally anti-Monsanto. Mr. Wagner is anti-Monsanto, so if you wanted to talk to him, he would be a good resource. But then you need to also look on the other side of an issue and say, like the Monsanto website, we kind of looked at that a little bit the other day, and they promoted lots and lots of things. They donate lots of money to lots of good causes. And then there are going to be other websites or other people who use Monsanto products and think, well, maybe they're really not that bad. Monsanto is just one topic, of course. There's lots of topics that came up in Food Inc. But once you look at both sides of an issue, you're going to create a presentation and you're going to tell us, okay, because I looked at all this information and I decided my position in this is this. And it may be different than what Food Inc. says, and that's perfectly fine. The idea behind this project that I'm going to have you do is that you, as a consumer, as an informed person, you are going to take information on both sides of an issue and you are going to decide your opinion of it. And you're going to have researched it. You know, we talk about how people read one headline maybe on Facebook and they don't even read the article. They just read the headline and they think, oh, that's what it is. Or if somebody that they trust says something, maybe they just believe that and they don't actually do the research themselves. And then, of course, that leads to uninformed decisions and uninformed people. And then that just spreads. And we don't want that. We want to be well educated and we want to have an opinion based on facts and not just hearsay or Facebook posts. So if you have any questions today, and this wasn't clear to you or you have any trouble with anything, please, you can email me. If you have my number, you can text me. I'm at WSU, but I will have my phone on me. So if you need to get a hold of me, you can in whatever way it is you choose to get a hold of me. Have fun, enjoy the videos, think about all these things. And also, I will likely be gone on Wednesday as well, so I will issue you another video on Wednesday with my instructions for you. So have a really great day if I don't see you.